Daniel.
Okay, that should be back up soon. Oh, it switched to an old BYOI episode. That's fun. Come on, YouTube.
Okay.
As we all know, the internet is pretty much broken lately. There we go. Okay, so we got that. So please forgive us for any technical issues. We are trying to learn how to do this ourselves. We've never been up online, but hopefully we got a whole audience here. Let's see you wave, say hello. I think you're all on right now. Yay, that's so cool.
Yay.
Look at all you wonderful people. Yay. Wow, there's such great people out here. This is so awesome. All right, got somebody walking outside. You're supposed to be inside. Stay special. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, well, there's no one watching that right now. Okay, so how to participate. Pretty simple. When we ask for volunteers, you're going to go ahead and raise your hand, but you're not going to actually physically raise it. You're going to write it on the chat and say either raising my hand or pick me. We'll pick a couple people from that. We'll unmute you. You get to play along. You can feel free if you go to the reactions, which I think is down here. You can clap or you can give a thumbs up, as some of our team is doing right now. So this evening, I'd like to introduce our cast tonight. We have Chrissy.
Yeah, was on mute.
We got Ian.
Yay!
We got Tim.
Woo! All right.
All right, we got Audrey.
Yeah, we got her. Ha!
And we got Eric.
I'm really not Ian, even though I showed up before.
And I'm Daniel. And of course, no show is complete here without BYOI, without our Fam Cup.
Cup.
So our Fam is our featured audience member, someone that Kat is going to draw from the cup. And when she does, she's going to tell us the name. And then that person will be our featured audience member. So Kat, who am I going for here?
Catherine.
Catherine. Okay, I've got to
Woo,
find
I see you
Catherine.
waving.
Where's Catherine?
Catherine Payne.
Yeah. Oh, she's very excited. I just unmuted her, I think.
All right. Hi,
Hello.
Catherine. You there?
Yes, can you hear me?
We
can.
can hear you. Hi,
We did.
Catherine.
Hey.
Yay. Okay, so Catherine, Eric and Audrey are going to ask some questions. You go ahead and answer those questions as honestly as you can. We're going to use some of that to inspire our show this evening. You are our featured audience member, so we're going to take care of you tonight. But the gentleman to your right is probably on his own, so feel free to pick on him if you like. I think he's on your right. I don't know. My screen may be inverted. All right, Eric and Audrey, take it away.
All right, Catherine, where are you watching us from?
Washington State.
Washington State.
Ooh.
Specifically in Washington State.
Pardon?
We're specifically in Washington State.
In the eastern side, Kennewick, Washington. So not.
Oh, I know exactly where that is.
Oh, sweet.
Probably not true. I have some information that I need to get from you, and that is, what is your favorite animal?
A monkey for sure.
Love the very positive answer. Very I know exactly.
Okay, Catherine, what do you do normally when you are at work? Or do you work?
I teach drama.
You teach drama to what level? High school?
Fourth, fifth, and middle schoolers.
Ah, very interesting. What is the last production you just put on?
It was called, oh my gosh,
Princess Oblivion.
Princess Oblivion's Magical Tea Party.
Yeah, one of the Shakespeare's best.
Yeah, by the bard himself. I remember that. Princess Oblivion. I love that. So if you could stage any show, what would you want to stage?
Oh my goodness. Any show? Can it be a musical?
Yes, it should be a
Les Mis.
Correct answer. You got it right. Congratulations.
And what do you think about the movie version of Les Mis?
Most of it was good, but Russell Crowe just, yeah, no.
Not any good.
No.
Better than Gladiator.
Let's see. So you've had a lot of time probably at home. What's one hobby that you like to do when you're not at work?
We like to have dance parties. Help me out here. You're on
Dance
track.
parties.
Dance parties.
And we play Settlers of Catan.
Yes, board games.
Mm.
Board games. as well. Thank you. I knew you could help me.
What kind of dance are we talking? Hip hop?
Modern dance.
Modern?
Modern.
Like some sort of like ballet interpretive?
Yeah. Oh, interpretive all the way. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Think like Joffrey Ballet second stage, that kind of stuff.
Ah, it's what I'm best at.
Let's see. All right. I'm letting my cat out of the room. So, speaking of, what would you have as a pet if you could have any animal as a pet?
Any animal. Any. I would say a dragon.
That's very solid.
Helps protect all your gold.
That's true.
True.
So when all of this social distancing thing is done, what's the first thing you're gonna run out and do?
We'll go eat somewhere for sure.
Where?
Yeah, restaurant.
What's your favorite?
Well, I'm craving Mexican food right now, so probably some
Washington
local.
State probably has the
Local.
best Mexican.
Pardon?
Washington State probably has the best Mexican.
We have some pretty good Mexican food. Yes.
Being so close to Canada.
That's right. Tacos and poutine.
I give the last question to you, Audrey.
Great. So let's see. We've learned that you are a drama teacher, but if you could have any job doing anything real or imagined, what would you do?
Real or imagined? What? What? You can tell me. Oh, Jedi!
Jedi, you're right. Yes.
Thank
Excellent.
you, Oliver.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan. The fact that you had to be reminded of that, disappointing.
I'll talk to her.
But see, I'm raising the one who did remember, so I get points for that, right?
I don't know.
Yes. I'm counting it. I'm counting it as a plus.
Thank you.
All right, so
Mark, you
everybody
worked
can
for
give a big hand for Audrey. Oh no, wait,
How
for
about
Catherine.
Catherine?
Catherine. Audrey gets the big
Yes,
hand.
yes, that's good
Give a big hand to
questions.
Catherine.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be using a lot of that this evening, so thank you so much. And of course, we should get going with our first game this evening. Catherine, little did you know, there's already a song all about you. Let's see how this goes on the internet.
My friend lives in Washington State. I do run, run, run. I do run, run.
It's really awfully terribly great. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
They're 3 hours behind. Yeah.
And I'm behind. Doobie doo, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've all lost our mind.
A do run, 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 a do run, run. Well, she's awfully close to Canada. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Run.
Obviously, it's
And the
not my
Mexicans.
turn. Sorry, Deb.
And the Mexicans good in Canada. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
It's really fun. A doobie doo, yeah.
It's for everyone. A doobie doo, yeah.
Now I get to sing. I do run, run, run. I do run, run.
One of the best jobs in the world is a Jedi. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Wish I knew a word that rhymed with Jedi. A do run, run, run. A do run, run. A doobie doo, yeah.
It's so great you just can't remember it. A doobie doo, yeah.
Now I don't know it. A doobie doo, yeah.
But we'll get it in a bit. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
I really want to stage Les Mis. A do run, run, run. A do run, run.
From what I understand, it's the best in the biz. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
Or maybe have some tea. A doobie doo, yeah.
Just for you and for me, a doobie doo, yeah.
It's chamomile. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Well, then she had to take care of her pet dragon. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
He really has one, isn't bragging. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
Guards all the gold in the tin, a doobie doo, yeah.
And if she didn't hit her shin, a doobie doo, yeah.
And that's our fam, Catherine. A do run,
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 a
a do run, run.
Hey, give it up for Catherine. You can give a little reaction symbol if you want, or you can chat, I don't know, fun or not fun. So great. So far we're doing pretty well. And YouTube's still staying online for a little bit. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, really sorry. It keeps crashing. We're trying to figure that out. They said something about their things are oversensitive. But hey, that's fine. Tonight's show is free, which is a lot of fun. We want to make sure families all around, wherever you're coming from, can enjoy it. But if you're someone that can help support artists here or support BYOI, we have these fun 2 links here. If you can Venmo us, there is our Venmo ID. And if you can PayPal, they're there. If you don't want to have to look for this, you can go to the bringyourownimprov.com website, and there's a little button on the bottom that says, please support us. And you can click there and donate through that now during the show or after the show, or however you feel that works for you. Okay, so let's get this started with our first game that we can have some volunteers for. We're going to play a game called Alphabet. The way Alphabet's going to work is there's going to be 2 people in a scene, and they're going to have to do the scene speaking 1 sentence at a time. Each sentence must begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So if I was using Chrissy and Ian as an example, and we started with the letter A, Ian might start with the sentence,
All of my fams are the best.
so that's the A. Chrissy might follow up with the B saying,
Better believe it. Catherine was awesome.
switching to the C,
Catherine is spelled with a K, not with a C sometimes.
okay, and we continue to go on until someone made a mistake, or they didn't kind of move on the scene, or I just decided, you know what? Audrey doesn't need to play this game anymore. She's too smart for it. So this is the point where we're going to go ahead and ask for volunteers and see how this goes. Anybody want to help me out? So if you're interested in playing Alphabet, go ahead right now and put into the chat, like raise your hand or here, and we will try to add you there. All right, somebody, David, can somebody get David up here?
David?
Yeah,
David Gilliland.
yep.
Looking.
This is a
Got
lot.
him.
Appreciate everybody who's come out. So just David. All right.
Okay. David, you're unmuted.
David, are you here?
Hi. You have to give them something to say.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So what's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan, it's glad to see you. I think I remember you from some of our shows. You come often, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. So Morgan, what we're going to do is you're going to stay super, super quiet till I call out it's your turn. Okay. And then when I do, we're going to start the scene with you. Does that sound great?
Okay.
All right. Fantastic. All right. So Chrissy and Ian, we're going to get us started. This probably would have been placed to having the board would have helped me. Ian, can we get a word off the board?
We can. We're going to do dance.
Dance. Okay. Suggestion you have is dance that has an N in it. Let's begin with the letter N.
Now what kind of... Oh, now what kind...
It's okay. Scenes between Ian and Chrissy. I'll let you know when you're up, Morgan.
Okay.
No way, Ian. You are definitely not a better dancer than I am.
Oh, I believe I most certainly am.
Perhaps we could settle this the old-fashioned way.
Quite so. It's rumba time.
Rumba time? Seriously, you picked the rumba of all the dances.
Seriously, it is the dance to do when you must settle things.
Tango is my preferred way to settle things.
Usually that'll get you by, but we are both serious. We know it.
Very, very serious. We both know all of the dances in the world.
Well, almost all. I have to admit, I don't know everyone.
Xylophone dance. Do you know that one?
You have me there. I really don't.
Zebra dance. Do you know that one?
Absolutely, I know the zebra dance.
bear dance is the new dance that everybody's doing, actually.
All right, dang, Chrissy, you're just naming animals now. Just name inanimate objects. So Chrissy, you're out of there.
Letters.
Chrissy, you're out of there. All right, Morgan, you're in here with the scene with Ian. The last thing we had there was some animals. So zebras remind me of a crosswalk. So we're going to put that into a crosswalk that has a C in it. So let's begin with the letter C. You ready, Morgan?
Is it still dance for the theme?
No, the theme is crosswalk now.
Okay.
Right?
And
Okay.
it has to start with C, right?
With C, you got it.
Okay. Okay.
He can start if you want. That'll help you go.
Sure.
Can you tell me the quickest way to get across here?
Just give him a word.
Oh, okay. What? Sorry.
Can you tell me the quickest way to get across here?
Oh, the D.
What?
D. You do D.
Wait,
Go.
what?
Oh, okay. All right. So
No,
we're going to sit around. Morgan.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just forgot how I had to start again. That's all.
Morgan, we're going to swing you back around. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Ian and Tim, you're up. So Morgan, hang in there. So Ian and Tim, we're still doing crosswalks, but now we're up to E.
Everybody's crossing there. I can't tell who I'm supposed to follow.
For heaven's sake, pay attention to the light. Don't pay attention to the people.
Great, but the problem is I'm directing traffic. This is a crosswalk.
Hurry across, you get caught in the traffic.
Individually, that's a good observation, but you shouldn't be yelling that to everyone. They might panic.
Just cross already.
Criminy, that's gonna be a problem because he's
No,
walking slow.
criminy. You're a criminy. All right, Ian, you're still up there. Actually, you know what? Ian, I'm done with you. You're too intelligent for this game. Audrey and Eric, you guys are up. Please tell me, Boy Scouts are always helping old ladies across the street. Let's start with the suggestion of Boy Scouts, and the letter is S.
So I skipped the part where we learned how to build a fire.
Truthfully, I've never attended a meeting, so.
Usually I stay home and just play on my PlayStation.
Verily, I do the same. I only play on my Xbox.
What's your favorite game?
Xbox for Wii Fit.
You know, I've never heard of that one.
Zebras are always playing that game at the zoo.
No more zebras. We had enough with zebras. Oh, for goodness sakes. All right, Morgan, you're up. You ready again?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to do this team with Eric. Now we are back with animals again, and we're going to start with A because that starts with animals. We'll let Eric go first so you don't have all the pressure. Just need to respond. So what letter are you going to respond with first?
B.
All right, fantastic. All right, Eric, take us away.
Arcs are big enough to fit every animal.
But can they fit imaginary animals?
Can they? I don't see any.
It's all right. Good job. All right, not bad. All right, Morgan, good job. Chrissy, you're up. Chrissy, we're going to go with, we'll stay with the arcs. I'd like to know more about the arcs, but there's an R in an arc. So let's see Eric and Chrissy.
Right about now, I'd give anything for a vegetable.
Sounds gross. I hate vegetables.
That sounds odd because the animals eat all the vegetables and we're animals, right?
Usually animals eat vegetables, but I'm actually not a herbivore.
Very interesting. Are you a carnivore?
Whale, actually.
Xavier, come here, bring some meat. Where did that boy go?
Yak over there? His name's Xavier? I've been calling him Joe.
Zip your lip. Don't call him Joe. He hates that.
Oh man, he's gonna be real mad at me.
Boy, oh boy, you're in it now.
Could you remind me, what's his name again?
Don't ask me. I just look at him and go, hey, you.
Everybody says, hey, you. I mean, that's kind of rude of us. We should learn his name.
Forget about that.
I hear that there's some meat in the back.
Good meat?
Heck yes, delicious meat, and lots of it.
I love good meat, but I thought you only liked vegetables.
Just bacon.
And scene. All right, so everybody give those people a hand. Morgan, we're going to mute you there. I'll let Kat, if you can handle that for us. All right, we got some applause there. We'll get some people on there. If you like that, go ahead and give an applause thing. We know you're there. We can see your screens. So you're up on YouTube Live right now. Look at that. That's the fun thing, though. If you got your screen set to live, the entire world can see you. All right, fantastic. Get this next game going here. We're going to do a game called What Are You Doing? What Are You Doing works like this. Someone's going to start doing an action. Let's say they were flying a kite. And at some point, somebody like Chrissy would walk up and ask them, what are you doing?
Hey, Daniel, what are you doing?
And I might say, I'm washing a polar bear. Now, I'm clearly not washing a polar bear, but disassociation, that means that Chrissy would then start washing a polar bear. She'd continue until someone else would say, what are you doing? It's a nice, easy game. Are there anybody here that would like to give that a try?
Oh, I see Benjamin raised his hand.
All right, let's put Benjamin out there.
It says 2 people raised their hands, but I'm having trouble. Oh, 3 participants raised. And Jim, I see Jim volunteered in the chat.
All right, so who are the first 3 you have?
Jim is unmuted.
We got Jim, and then I haven't found Benjamin yet, but I did see him.
Benjamin was unmuted.
Yep, I unmuted Benjamin.
Kat got him. So do we have a third or just 2?
I see Brooke also raised her hand.
All right, cool. So we got Brooke. So
You
there's
can't
our
see
3.
Brooke.
I just unmuted Brooke.
All right, so we got that.
Brooke,
All right,
you
so
need to turn on
Benjamin-
your camera.
Yep. Okay, Benjamin, can you let us know that you're in?
Yeah.
Say hi, Benjamin. Oh, what's your name?
That's
Hi. What's your
looks
name?
like Brooke.
Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Brooke.
Brooke. Okay,
Yeah,
that's Brooke.
I'm here.
Where's Benjamin?
Hi.
Oh, we
I'm
think Ben's
Ben.
frozen.
All right.
Ben's
Ben,
network bandwidth is low.
pop Ben out for now. Sorry, you're having issues. And who's my third?
Jim.
Jim, say hello.
Hi, everybody. Great to see you. Thanks for doing this.
Hi,
Hi,
Jim.
here. Hello.
All right. Did we get Benjamin? Is he back?
Choppy. I see video, but bandwidth is low.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, we'll give Benjamin a shot. We'll see how it works. But we'll get started with that same order again. So Chrissy is going to start doing an action, whatever action she chooses to do, and then Ian's going to come in. I'll call the next person as they go. Chrissy,
Right here.
just say what you're doing.
I love to wash my hands. Rubbing my hands.
What are you doing?
I am blowing my nose into a wedding dress.
I think it'll fit you perfectly.
All right, Brooke, you're up. Ask him what he's doing.
What are you doing?
I'm painting a barn.
So, Brooke, go ahead and say that you're painting a barn so the camera goes to you.
I am painting a barn.
All right. And that's Tim.
Hey, Brooke, what are you doing?
I am eating a gallon or drinking a gallon of Powerade.
Tim, if you don't make any noise, no one's on you. Jim, go ahead.
Excuse me, Tim. What are you doing?
Trying to put the light bulb in.
All right. Zoop, zoop, putting in a light bulb. Zoop, zoop.
Hey, Jim, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm peeling some carrots.
Ooh, I got an excellent collection of carrots right here, ready for the peeling, and I'm going to do so immediately.
Benjamin, announce yourself. Benjamin, say what are you doing? We've lost Benjamin. Sorry, somebody's gonna have to mute him up. Eric, go ahead.
Audrey, what are you doing?
I'm writing the next great American novel.
Okay, let's see.
I am.
Jack.
Audrey, what are you
Run.
doing?
See
I'm-
Jack.
Christy's up.
Eric, what on earth are you doing?
I'm getting social distancing all wrong.
Hug everyone here. Big hugs, but we're pretending.
Chrissy, what are you doing?
I am eating a cupcake, but it's made of molasses.
Brooke,
you're up.
What are you
Ask louder. He can't hear you.
What are you doing?
I'm deflating balloons very carefully.
I'm deflating balloons.
What are you doing?
I am swimming in a giant fish tank at an aquarium.
Whoa, this is pretty cool. I didn't think I could swim sideways.
13. Nice job, everybody. All right, not going too bad. Not going too bad. Let's see what that audience thinks. We liking that so far? Yay! We got some applause. We got some. Oh, there's a bunch of applause. All right, so people are all right. That's not bad. I got like 40 or so people in here. That's fun. And you're up to 13 on YouTube. Again, those on YouTube, we had some troubles where it was popping in and out. So we appreciate you being there. If it does go out again, don't worry. We can pop ourselves back in and we'll try to do that quickly. Moving on, it's time for one of our guessing games. We're going to play that famous The Dating Game. The way this works is Audrey is going to be looking for a date in whatever character she chooses. She is going to leave the room. Audrey, let me know for some reason if you can't leave the room. But that should work. Oh, yep. Is Audrey gone? No, not yet.
No.
All right, don't worry, we're working on this stuff. Oh my goodness, look at all the unassigned people in here. Move to guessing room.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it, Audrey?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Bye. Everybody say bye, Audrey.
There we go.
Bye, Audrey.
Bye. I'll miss you guys.
All right. So Audrey is leaving the room. What's going to happen is we're going to get 3 people, 2 of us and 1 of the volunteers. And we're going to give each person some sort of quirk where they're going to become somebody, like a person, a place, a thing. And Audrey's going to have to come back in, and by asking questions, she's going to have to guess who they are, what their issue is. So things of that nature. So the first thing we need is a volunteer, and we hear that, oh goodness, Jebbit is apparently very excited about this.
Look how pumped he is.
Yay.
I unmuted him. Hey.
Oh, I love this game.
All right, Jebbit, say hello so we can hear and see you.
Hi. Yeah, I'm in, Mom.
Hey, we know you. How are you doing?
Yeah.
We're Youth Collective members.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to get some suggestions. Audience, this is where we're going to need your help. So the chat feature there's a button on the bottom, and then you can write on the thing on the right. We're going to go ahead and get some suggestions. So I've got playing this. Why have I forgotten your name? Buddy, what's your name? Eth? No. Because I'll call you Jebbit. No, you can speak now.
Oh, my name is Liam. Sorry.
Liam, thank you, Liam. It's been so many weeks since I've seen you. All right, Liam is playing this with Eric and Ian. So the first thing, can I get a historical figure from the early 1900s? Somebody like a George Washington or a Lincoln or
Alexander.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt, that counts. He's 1900s.
Yep. Eric, you're going to be Theodore Roosevelt. That works for you?
Stop.
Eric, that works for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Teddy.
I need a a really famous place.
Niagara Falls.
No, you can't suggest. We're looking for a famous place.
Niagara Falls.
All right, Liam, you are the Eiffel Tower. That's the first one I saw there. Okay, you are the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so the last person there, I need something. If you look around your house right now, what is hanging on your wall? If there's a picture of something, tell us what it is.
Thing.
Ian, you were a pocket watch. All right, so once again, Eric, tell us what you are.
Theodore Roosevelt.
All right, Liam, tell us what you are.
Eiffel Tower.
All right, and Ian, tell us what you are.
A pocket watch.
Okay, so Eric, you're going to be contestant number 1. Liam, you're going to be contestant number 2. Ian, you're going to be contestant number 3. Kat's going to go out into the next room and go get Audrey for us. You're going to help us out, audience. If Audrey is getting close, we need you to throw up the thumbs up signal. Can you do the thumbs up one? Can you get that across the screen so I can see that? Everybody do thumbs up. That tells her she's getting close. Okay, we got a few people. All right, we're getting it. And if she absolutely gets it, then you're going to go ahead and put up the clapping symbol. And that means she's got it. And we might yay as well. All right, got that, Miss Filippo? I can see you there. All right, so I think I just freaked somebody out. So let's get this started. Audrey, are you back in? Might take a second to get Audrey back in. Yep, Audrey's back in. Yes, she needs to unmute herself.
She will do so presently.
All right, Audrey, we've got 3 contestants for you here today. We've got contestant number 1, contestant number 2, and contestant number 3. So feel free to ask them any questions in that order, and away we go.
What did you do? I don't know.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to my dating show, the show where I have to pick between 3 people and no more than that. So contestant number 1, let's see. It's very important to me that our dates be at the perfect location. So where would you take me on our dream date?
Probably for a nice ride in a horsed carriage, actually. Probably around the square. I prefer upstate New York. It's one of my favorite places to be. But as long as there isn't a lot of physical exercise.
I totally get that. I'm kind of lazy too. Contestant number 2. Being active is very important to me, as I just said. Just disregard the part about me being lazy. So what would it be an activity that we could share together?
Looking at France.
Ah, oui, le français, bien sûr. J'aime bien le français. Yes, good to hear from you, contestant number 2. That's my favorite of the Romance languages. Yes, wow. Contestant number 3. I love my family. Is family important to you?
Well, I believe in being very precise in everything that I do. So we have to be very clear about who we define as family and who we don't.
You're right. I should have defined my terms better. Thank you for reminding me, contestant number 3. Let's swing back around to contestant number 1. Let's see. Upstate New York is pretty nice, but what would we do on our dream date? What would be our activity?
Well, we'd spend some time in New York, but after that, I have bigger aspirations. We'd move on to a more grand city like Washington, D.C. And then we'd probably, I don't know, issue some orders.
Yeah, I've been thinking I should get into that, issuing orders. That's kind of something that's on my to-do list that I just never did yet. We'll go back to contestant number 2. France is one of my favorite places to go. What's a food that you would make for me in France?
Baguette, of course. Ha ha ha.
Ouais, j'aime bien les baguettes, bien sûr. Beaucoup de baguettes. Thank you, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. As you know, I have a biochemistry degree and a mathematics degree. What about you? What's your education like?
Well, I think horology would be my best subject.
Of course. Good thing I have Google so I can look up what that means. Just kidding. Let's see. We'll go back to contestant number 1 because I'm still getting a vibe on all of you guys. So being a ruler is also something that I am a huge fan of. Let's see. While we're ruling together, what's one chore that you would do for me around the house?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I'd probably try and avoid the chores as my asthma kicks in. And as they haven't invented an asthma inhaler, I really can't go and do a lot of physical exercise. I prefer probably to sit in a chair. Me and 24 of my other friends who all keep before me.
Well, you'll always be a king to me, Mr. Contestant number 1. Yeah.
George didn't like kings.
Yeah. We all know George, and he's not a fan. I like more democratic forms of ruling.
Republican all the way.
Yeah, exactly. Contestant number 1. While I get a vibe on you, we're gonna swing it back to contestant number 2. Contestant number 2. Tu aimes les baguettes? Tu aimes la France? What is one? What's your favorite thing to see in France?
Everything. Ha ha ha.
So I never considered dating the abstract concept of France, but it could work for me.
I think you need to bring new heights.
Exactly. I'm always taking the high road, right? Yes. Let's see. Love having gallery view up so I can see everybody's disappointed faces. This is the best. So as a contestant number 3, you might not know this, but I love watches. I love clocks, and I love the Big Ben in the United Kingdom. What is your favorite thing to see in when you're on vacation?
The inside of a garment.
Okay, great. That's very helpful for getting to know you, contestant number 3. Okay. Let's see. Contestant number 2. That's right, I'm switching up the order, everybody. It's my dating show. I can do what I want. Contestant number 2. Would you say that you have a pretty good view from where you live?
Oh yes, why of course.
Wait. So the Eiffel Tower is kind of, a very a very important part of my tourism experience. So, it's very tempting offer, but I think I'd like to get to know these other 2 guys first and see what's their stories collectively.
Because you want to do that.
Bien sûr. Let's go back to contestant number 1. Contestant number 1. Let's see. If you were to choose your favorite year of the calendar, what would that be?
Probably the turn of the century. 19.
Of course. I would have picked that too. As if I was Theodore Roosevelt, I'd say that too.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. The New Deal, am I right? No, just kidding. That's the wrong Roosevelt. I lied.
Hey, I'm just happy McKinley's dead.
Yes, of course, of course. And now contestant number 3. Let's see. I have a Fitbit. Would that be would you get along with a Fitbit pretty well?
Oh, I'd stay a respectable distance from a Fitbit. Not 6 feet, but a respectable distance.
Of course, yes. You know, a socially distant wall clock would say that, I'm sure.
Well,
but,
I wouldn't leave your side.
Of course. A wristwatch is always loyal, is the thing that I always say to myself.
Oh, so now we're defining family again, huh?
Exactly. But you know what would really help me right now is an Apple Watch with a calculator on it.
Too newfangled by far.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want an old-fashioned guy who...
I'm right here.
Yeah, I know, Theodore. I'll come back to you. Let's see. Good old, yeah. A pocket calculator would definitely come in handy these days.
Oh, well, there's one right next to me.
Fantastic. Pocket watch. I'm glad that you I'm glad that you were aware of that.
Yay!
Wow.
So,
I can't
Audrey, you have 3 people to choose from today. You may choose from Theodore Roosevelt, the Eiffel Tower, or a pocket watch. Who are you going to choose?
You know, like the pocket watch said, he'll never leave my side. So I think that's the decision I have to make.
And scene! Yay! How's everybody enjoying it so far? Feel free to use the chat feature at the bottom. Tell us what you think. It's our first time doing it, so it's good for us to know, what's working, what needs work, anything like that. You can let us know that at the end if you want, but we do appreciate your opinions or if you're enjoying it. Those of you on YouTube, we're still online, which is good. Again, if it does drop, we will bring you back in as fast as we can, but so far, enjoying that. But thank you so much, guys. Once again, if you would like to support us, here are 2 of those links there. If you can Venmo us, we'd always appreciate it. And down here, if you can PayPal me, we can do that. You do not have to. It's just if you're able to support. If you're not right now, we know things are tough. That's why we're doing this show as well for you people, so everybody can enjoy this. Everybody can laugh. We all want to laugh. We all think that's very important, and we appreciate it from all you. So let's keep this thing moving. We'll go from laughing to beauty because I've got Chrissy and Tim up here for a game of Sing It. Sing It's going to work like this. So Tim, Chrissy, and one other person are going to be in a scene. During some point in the scene, I'm going to yell out, "Sing it." Whoever just spoke is going to have to start singing a song about whatever it is that they just spoke about. The tough thing for us is we won't be able to back whoever that person up. So Chrissy and Tim, this is you guys on your own. So we got Tim, we got Chrissy. Do I have anyone in the audience who thinks that they're a singer and can sing this evening? All right, Corey, we're going to give this a shot. Finding Corey. Oh, there he is. Oh, nope, he got remuted.
We got 3 people trying to unmute him at once. He's on.
Corey, say
Gotcha, Corey.
What's up, man?
No, you actually literally have to say hello. There he is. Hey, Corey, it's good to see you. All right. So, Ian.
Corey, just be sure you're a little bit louder when you're actually playing.
Yep. Ian, what's something off the board we haven't touched yet?
Magical Tea Party.
Magical tea party. Of course, we're going to have a magical tea party. So here at this magical tea party between Chrissy, Tim, and Corey, we're going to see where this goes.
Well, I never had such a good party since the last time we had the Disney movies on.
Oh, Tim, you're so right. This is a lovely tea party, and I'm so glad we could bring our friend Corey to join us.
Yes. Hello, Corey.
Yo, Tim, what up, man?
What, did you bring some tea today?
I did bring some tea with some crumpets.
Crumpets? Oh, dreary. Oh, it's delicious. I love crumpets. Oh, crumpets, I like to eat all thee. You are the best crumpets that a breakfast can start rightly. Your crumpets, they're so good to eat. Crumpets, I would like to meet the crumpet makers because I love to eat crumpets.
Everybody loves a good old crumpets now these days.
Well, I've heard that there's going to be a new crumpet store opening in the next town over.
Sing it!
Buy some crumpets, buy some crumpets, next door. Buy some crumpets, buy some crumpets. Won't have to go to Walmart no more. Here we stand, and here we'll eat. Crumpet time, crumpet time. Let's eat all the crumpets anyway. I can't wait for the crumpet store to open.
It's only 9 o'clock, so we must have another hour of eatery and drinkery before we can grab more of the crumpets. Hey, Corey?
Yes, but all the crumpets need to be stored in plenty of stores so we can have some nice, so we can invite Mary Poppins to our party.
Sing it!
Mary Poppins is a famous singer. We love supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Now, Tim, I baked this cake especially for you, but if you're full of crumpets, then we can save it for later.
I think I have a little bit of room. Yes. Yeah, I'll have a slice. May I have a slice, please?
Oh, yes, okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
you brought chocolate.
Sing it.
Oh, you brought chocolate for me. Oh, you brought chocolate, not the whole family. I won't share chocolate, not entirely right now. Chocolate for me, that makes me go, wow! Oh, I dropped it. Oh, dear.
Oh, Tim, I worked so hard on that cake. You still going to eat it?
Of course.
Well,
it's got a little dirt flavor on it.
That's a pretty good flavor. Maybe better than the chocolate.
Yeah. Good.
Now, Tim, where are your manners? Aren't you going to offer Corey a piece?
I specifically, Corey, would you like a piece of the chocolate?
Of course I want a nice, delicious piece, please.
Well, let's see.
Here.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Have a slice, Corey.
Yes, now, as you know, I've been trying to work on my baking, but you'll have to let
Sing
me...
it!
Tell me something, Tim. How's my cake taste today for you? Should I practice more? Is there something else I should be doing more? I'm baking. With all this chocolate, I find myself longing to create. So I made a cake for you. I'm gonna bake now. Watch as I go well. That really tastes so good. Oh, please try it. I made it with love, and you dropped it on the floor. Oh. Baking cakes now for all my friends. Whoa. Hope it tastes good with a little dirt.
And scene. Give it up.
My dog came over while I was singing. She was like, "Are you singing to me?"
Fun having animals in the house while this is going on, trying to chase them away and such. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, Corey, good job there. Somebody's going to mute you up. Time for our last game you can volunteer for. Actually, no, there's 2 games to volunteer for, so we got 2 games left. Next up, oh, look at the puppy. Okay. Next up is Back in My Day. The way this is going to work, hopefully, is that we're going to have some people up here and they're going to start jokes that begin with Back in My Day. So we'll give them a prompt and they will say, back in my day, we didn't have whatever the prompt was. We had whatever it is. The thing is about this is normally we would step forward to say that. So for this, you're going to have to say me. And then when you say me, we'll go to you and you go ahead and give that joke for you. So first off, we need 2 to 3 people who would like to play this game. So I've got looks like
Jim volunteering again.
Yeah, and Jebit. Anybody new?
Oh,
okay.
Catherine says Jeff next to her can go in.
Yep, let's take Catherine.
And it was Jen from Jebit, so it's not
Okay.
the Youth Collective.
Got it. All right, do we have those 3 people?
Okay, so Catherine's unmuted, so Jeff can get on.
Hello, everybody.
Say hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
All right, fantastic.
Jebit is unmuted.
Hi.
All
And Jim is unmuted.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for doing this. You guys are doing great.
Okay, fantastic.
Jim.
So what I'm going to have you guys do is if the audience out there can start giving me some suggestions for Back in My Day. So first thing, put up some occupations in there. So those are jobs. If you want to put some chat jobs in there that I can draw from, go ahead and type those in. Give you a minute there. All right, I've got some there. How about some things you find in the kitchen? All right, and some things that are currently around your house, around you right now.
People, dogs.
All right, looks like I got some good suggestions there. So I'm going to start back. Back in my day, we did not have lip balm. Lip balm.
Me.
Go for it, Ian.
Back in my day, we didn't have lip balm. Everything was chapped all the time.
Me.
Go, Tim.
Back in my day, we didn't have lip balm. We had mistletoe.
Me, please.
Yes, Jim.
Back in my day, we didn't have lip balm. You had to lick your lips every 10 seconds.
Me.
Go for it.
Back in my day, we didn't have lip balm. We needed to save the bacon grease and slather it upon our faces.
Me.
Go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have lip balm, and all the bosses' butts were chapped too.
Now you're gonna look me because you're stupid.
All right, cool. So let's try landlords. Back in my day, we didn't have landlords.
Me.
Go for it.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We had rampaging warlords.
Me.
Go for it, Ian.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We hadn't emerged to land yet. All we had were sea lords.
Me.
Go for it.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We had to land our own lords and lord our own lands.
Ooh. Me.
Go for it.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We had landladies. Hashtag feminism.
Me.
Go, Ian.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We were just serfs and peasants, and we had an aristocracy grinding us down.
Hit me in the face.
Me.
Yes, go.
Back in my day, we didn't have landlords. We had anarcho-syndicalism.
I'm so glad this show has children in it. They totally know what's going on. Always good to get some humor in there on the intellectual side. Back in my day, we didn't have spoons.
Hey,
Go.
back in my day, we didn't have spoons, but our forks came to life and told us stories.
Hey,
Yes, Chrissy.
back in my day, we didn't have spoons or forks or knives because we ate with our hands. And we were dinosaurs.
Me.
Yes.
Back in my day, we didn't have spoons. If we were out of energy, we just had to say we were tired.
Me.
Ian, go.
Back in my day, we didn't have spoons, and chopsticks were really tough with soup.
Me.
Yes, Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have spoons. The fork ran away all by himself.
Me.
Yes.
Back in my day, we didn't have spoons, and Mary Poppins just poured all the sugar down your throat and then threw in the medicine.
That's violent. Instapots. Back in my day, we didn't have Instapots.
Me.
Yes, go.
Back, back in my day, we didn't have Instapots. We had pots you had to watch and watch and watch, and they never boiled.
Hey. Back in my day, we didn't have Instapots because we didn't have Instagram to tell us that we should get one.
Me.
Yes, go.
Back in my day, we didn't have Instapots. We didn't have Instapots. We had to walk uphill both ways in the snow.
Me.
Yes, Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have Instapots, and that was a crock.
That's true.
It's two groans out of you, Jim.
All right. Puzzles. Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles.
We had jigsaws.
Me.
Yes, Ian.
Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles. Just trying to figure life out was enough of a challenge.
Me.
Yes.
Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles, just dilemmas.
Me.
Yes.
Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles. They were called trees, and we had to turn them into houses.
Me.
Yes.
Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles. We had jigs and we had saws, but nobody would have thought to put them together.
Me.
Jeff, go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have puzzles. We just had oddly shaped pieces of cardboard we had to assemble together under pain of death.
And scene. All right, give all those three a hand. Congratulations. You can help us out and mute yourself, or we can try to hunt you down and mute for you. All right, thank you. All right, things going well. Well, it's time for our last game of the 7 o'clock show.
Oh.
The nice thing is, if you're 13 and older, we have a 9 o'clock show. You can go back to our website or Bring Your Own Improv and click on the 9 o'clock. Again, if you can go there and donate, that's awesome too. We'll see how things go. All right, so I get to play this one. I'm a little scared how it's go, but we'll see. We appreciate you guys working with all of our technical difficulties as we do this. Your feedback will be greatly supported. You feel free to contact us on our Bring Your Own Improv website. Scroll down to the bottom, you can let us know there. So this game is called Because I Said So. The way this game works is I'm a small child, which isn't too far from the truth. And as every small child understands, they don't understand things, and they'll ask a question called why. And so when they don't get it, they'll say why. And then somebody will give them an answer and they don't care, they'll say why. And they'll keep going back and forth with why until either a parent says, because I said so, or they give up, or they say something that a child would not understand. So I've got my team playing. I can take 2 or 3 more people who might want to play the last game of the night, preferably new ones. We have
I see our iPad.
Sure, let's try our iPad.
Okay, they're unmuted.
Oh, Carrie wants to play, which is impressive. She normally runs the door, but I guess she doesn't have to get on stage.
Got her.
So it's Jackson.
Are we unmuted?
Yeah. Carrie.
You're unmuted, Jackson.
Yeah. And all right. So we'll do those 2 guys there. So we have Jackson.
Say hi, Carrie.
Hi.
All right. Fantastic. All right.
Can we take 3?
Remember orders here. So Ian, what's something off the board we have not done yet? We don't use the board as much.
All right, we will go with monkey.
Monkey. So I've got Chrissy and Ian as my parents to start with monkey. Why is the monkey in the zoo?
Because our friend Catherine used to have it at her house, but it got to be a little out of hand.
Why?
Because the monkey ate everything that Catherine would eat.
Why?
Because Catherine eats really good food, like she loves Mexican food, and monkeys also love Mexican food.
Why?
Because bananas come from Mexico.
Why?
Because Mexico's warm, and all it takes for a banana to grow is warm.
Why?
Because it's yellow like the sun.
Don't confuse me. I don't want to see the sun. I want to see the yellow and the monkey. You're just trying to get me to think about the sun. Ian, you're fired as a parent. That doesn't work. Jackson, you there? Say hi, Jackson.
Hi.
Okay, Jackson, you're up. So I'm going to ask Chrissy the question first. Then when I say why, it's your turn. You ready for this?
Okay.
Why is the sun bright?
Because it is like a big light bulb in the sky.
Why?
Well, because it generates light.
Why?
Because you can't generate dark.
Why can't you generate dark?
Because dark is dark.
Why is dark dark?
Because a black hole came along and it made everything dark.
I'm a small child and you're scaring me. Chrissy, go away. You're not my parent anymore. Tim, you and Jackson are my parents. Tim, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's a black hole, Tim?
A black hole is what happens when a neutron star collapses.
Again, I'm a small child, Tim. You're fired. Go away. Okay. Carrie, you there?
Hi.
Oh, you come complete with cat. Okay.
Of course.
Jackson, I'm going to ask you first. Why is she holding a cat?
Because she likes cats.
Ooh, why?
Because they're furry.
Why?
Because that's how cats are made.
Yeah, that's called Because I Said So, but thanks anyway, Jackson. Okay, bye-bye. You're going to get to the end of the line. We'll get you back in there, maybe. Okay, so Audrey, I have Audrey and Carrie. Audrey, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Oh, no, it's terrible. Okay, then we're firing you, Carrie. Go away. We're gonna mute her. She's scary. Okay. So Audrey and Eric. Audrey and Eric. I have Audrey and Eric as my parents. Why? Oh, Ian, give me something else to the board we haven't done from the fam yet.
Okay. Princess Oblivion.
Ooh. Audrey, why am I not a princess?
Because I'm not a queen.
Why?
Well, because Disney only hires the crazy, scary women to be the queen.
That's not nice to say about Audrey. Go away, Eric.
That's why she wasn't the queen.
Chrissy, you're up. Okay, Chrissy and Audrey. Audrey, goodness.
You're fired.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. What? Okay, listen. Why aren't there dark princesses?
Because princesses need electricity to run.
Why?
Because they all have plugs.
Why?
Because that's how they connect to the big network of princesses.
Oh, that's deep. Why?
Because with the network of princesses, they teach you how to be a princess.
Why?
Because there's a single ball of energy deep in the core of the earth that knows everything, and how to be a princess is one of those things.
Okay, that's too Illuminati for me. Okay, bye-bye, Audrey.
Bye.
Okay, Chrissy and Ian here. Okay, so we've had dark princesses. Why aren't there super, super bright princesses like the sun?
Because if there were bright princesses and you looked at them, they would blind you.
Why?
Because of the same color as bananas.
No. Okay, I don't like you. Go away. Jackson, you're back in. Okay. All right. Hey, Jackson, why aren't you wearing sunglasses right now?
Because there's no sun.
Why is there no sun?
Because a Jedi threw his lightsaber into the sun and it went away.
You are not Eric. You can't talk about Star Wars stuff. Go away. Let's bring in Eric. Eric, you got to clearly know about this. Why did the Jedis get rid of the sun?
Well, they got rid of the sun because Palpatine had a mass movement of dark Jedi that was falling under the radar of the regular Jedi, and they couldn't possibly use the Force to make the sun shine bright. Is this too much?
Jackson, why did Palpatine have a mass movement?
Because for the rebel.
For the rebel, clearly. Why?
Well, because the rebels had a giant chili cook-off, and there was a lot of chili going on. And
Jackson, what's a cookie? Jackson, what's a cookie chili cook-off?
A cookie chili cook-off is where you cook cookies inside of chili.
That's clearly obvious. Eric, you're fired. Tim, you're up.
Hey.
Okay,
son.
Why don't you guys give me enough cookies?
Because I don't like to share mine.
Why?
No,
Jackson, why doesn't he like to share cookies?
because he's mean.
Why is he mean, Tim? Why are you mean?
Maybe because I'm always hungry.
Why is he always hungry, Jackson?
Because that's what he is.
That's called Because I Said So. And scene. All right, good job, Jackson. Nice job, Carrie.
Nice job.
So we can go ahead and mute up Jackson. Guys, we want to thank you so much for coming out. It's been a lot of fun to play this evening. We hope you had a good time. We know we did too. We're going to hopefully try this again next week so you guys can come out. We appreciate the 40 or so people that have been here, and as well as the 10 people watching online. Again, if you can go to our website and support us, we really appreciate that. This evening, I'd like to thank, obviously, some of our cast here. We've got Eric. Say hi. Say bye, Eric.
Bye, Eric.
Say bye, Chrissy.
Bye, Chrissy.
Say bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Say bye, Audrey.
Bye, Audrey.
Say bye, Ian.
Bye, Ian.
We want to thank all the audience. We want to thank all of our volunteers. And of course, we want to thank our fan, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine.
Woo! And scene.
Guys, thank you so much. Exit at your own, but at a certain point, this is going to close out. Cass, you want to jump into the next one? We'll get you into that green room. Feel free to email us any feedback on the contact form on the bottom of our Bring Your Own Improv website. Thank you so much, guys. It's been wonderful having you out there. You're all live on air, so feel free to wave right now and say hello and say goodbye. Catherine, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Good night. Good night. Good night.